Hello everyone, Hector Mendoza. I created a PDF that that'll show you and explain a bunch of your icons if you're going to be sketching using Sketch AR, regardless if you're using a iPad or an iPhone, which that's what this one is. And I'm going to show you what all these icons are. So if you notice, I've created a PDF and it's going to give you the name of not all but a bunch of the logos, and I'll explain how to use this PDF. So at the bottom of my description there's going to be a link. You can click on that link and download this PDF if you like what you see. I'm using Acrobat DC, and if you're using just regular Acrobat, I think you should still have some of the same features. For instance, with Adobe Acrobat DC, you can get a bookmarks. Okay, so for instance, if I click here, this will go to that page. I could click here, and as you start playing with this PDF, it'll show you certain things that you might want to know about Sketch AR. So hopefully you have this feature. I know you'll have it on Adobe DC. So with Adobe Acrobat DC, you can hold your control key, and with your mouse you can go up and down on the size of your document. And let's say that you are in this enlargement, you can always hit Control 0 and get back to which they consider 100%. So let me go back. If I hit Control and move my mouse, then if I release the Control key, then watch what I can do with my mouse. I can go up and down, or I can use my arrow, so I can go down with my arrow, or I can just use this. So if you're not good with Adobe Acrobat, those are some of the features that you really it's good to know. Alright, so here we go. This is my first page, and to get to this icons on Xactimate, you would be in your local page. So if you notice right here, this is called a hamburger menu, and that hamburger menu is right here. So once you click here, you're gonna get, that's gonna take you here. I'll show you. So once you click there, it's gonna take you there. Now on the next page you'll see that right there, right? But this right here will explain to you what those icons are. Now so I'll go through them real quickly. So you have your hamburger, so you click on that icon on this one right here, and it's gonna take you. So this is my iPhone right here. Okay, so this is your local, which that's where we're at. This is your cloud, and I'm explaining it right here. Okay, so this is your cloud. This is your archives. You can click back on the hamburger menu. You can go to help. Back to the hamburger menu. Go to settings, and then there's a few items. So, and then here's my account. Okay, so or that's where you would go to my account. Okay, so now, so that's what all this stuff is right here. All of this and the next page. We just went over all of this right here. This will explain a little bit about what each one of these things do. I didn't put the explanation here because I'm going to show you what the help does, which is kind of important. So I'm going to keep on going down. Now, this will explain how to create a new project, but not use the standard project method. We're going to this will create you an AR document. So just go by the steps, and basically, let me show you real quick. So if I go to Xactimate, go to my local, which is right here, then you would go right in here, you hit your plus, you tap there. Yours might not look like this if you don't do flood, or and your iPhone is not set up. Yours won't look like that. I have a video that's going to show you how to do that, but for right now, just go in there and hit create. Now we're not going to do the whole thing. I just want to show you how this thing is working. So we're right here. Then once you hit create, you're going to go, it's going to take you right here. Here, this thing. Okay, here we go. Now from here, which is this and this, you're going to click in there, and you'll notice that this is where you're going to hit next. It's going to be estimate. Okay, so if you click on estimate, now I'm explaining that you're going to click here, which is this one right here. This right here is going to take you to Sketch. What it's going to really do is open up this thing called a flyout menu. So we're going to click right here, and now you get this right here. So this explains what each one of these icons are. Okay, so if you're not familiar with them, you can open up this document, and let's say you want to, well, first you would probably create a room, so you would either sketch a room or sketch AR, which would also create a room, but that's creating a room using Sketch AR. So that's what this page does. So let's go ahead and we'll go here and click on Sketch AR, which is this, so you can see what your mobile is going to do. So I'm going to click there. The first thing, and I explain all of this here. So this is going to show you how to create a new sketch, right, using AR. So the first thing we're going to do, and I explain it right here, we're going to click on interior. Now that's not the only one that you would use for AR, but that's what we're doing for right now. So now we're gonna I've already hit new, so that's what this thing is trying to do. It wants me to move around and find the floor. So that gets you all the way up to here. But this explains everything that I just showed you. So I have better explanations. If you click here, it's going to take you straight to a video.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete
Or sketching. So it'll explain everything.
I have
about
another video
sketching
that
or a
is
whole complete
exactly
room.
like.
Okay, so that's what this link is, or you could just use your iPhone and you know, just scan this AR. It'll take you right to that video. So now let's go ahead and move over to the next thing. Once you start sketching, I did provide a little bit of explanations on the logos and explain how to get to certain areas. For instance, this little icon here is actually, you'll see it, let me see. So whenever you're creating a sketch, once you've already done all your doors, there's going to be an icon right here. So your page will look like this, and then you'll be able to select that, and that's going to take you to this menu on the right hand side. It's this one. So I enlarged this for you. So I went in and explained what each one of these things does further down the line. Okay, so well, basically all it is, you know, you would first, you're gonna do your ceiling, you're gonna do your openings, then you might do your reference, cabinets, and contents. So when you're going through all of those, you're gonna have different icons appear. For instance, when you're telling it to do your windows, you're going to have the option to copy, which is this one right here, delete, which is this right here. You'll be able to modify it, and so see this right here, it tells you what you're going to do or what that's for, and there's that icon I was telling you. It's a list icon. That list icon is talking about that right there. Okay, and as you go through this, it'll make more sense, but this PDF will you can always have it with you. For instance, when I'm out there, I carry a laptop, which I hardly ever use anymore, but I do have my iPad. I always go there with two iPhones. There's so many things I do with iPhones that you know, the battery life, they deplenish real fast with this technology. So I always have two of them, and actually I have two iPads. I've never run out of battery. And then in my truck, I always, if one of my laptops or iPads or iPhones, if the battery is weak, I plug it and charge it while I'm using my other ones. So now as we go on, whenever you select a room, a window, then you can modify those. And this icons, if you notice, when you click on a window, a door, or a room, it's going to give you this icons, and I'm explaining what all those things are. Okay, so that's what this page is. Earlier we discussed about the help. So when you click here, it's going to give you this options, and I explain what they are right here. So as you go on, you're gonna if you go to required, let me see, it's not in let me see if it's right. No, it's in a different page. Then this is what you're gonna get from that hamburger menu. Here's the different icons you're gonna get. So this is what the page is gonna look like, and then I further explain how to get to those icons and what they are. As you use my PDF, you'll see that it's really real easy to get to certain areas, because you'll learn this PDF. I mean, I know where everything's at because I created, I designed it, and I know how my mind works. So, and here's a bunch of other icons that you're going to see on your iPhone. So that, you know, when you see them, you're not going to actually, it's not going to give you the names of them. So I went ahead and typeset all the names for you, what each icon does. All right, so that's just a little brief description. And if you like this PDF and you're using your iPhone or your iPad to sketch, I hardly ever sketch on my laptop anymore. But no. When I do large losses, when I go to Florida and do those big, you know, $200,000-$300,000 claims, then if it's like a $200,000 claim, more than likely I'm going to sketch it with a laptop, because I'm faster, and those are big homes. But any 2,500 square foot home, it's easy to do it this way. I hope you like this video, and like I said, if you want, you can click on that link and get a copy of this PDF. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video.